Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 29 of my Create This Book 2 series by me and Moriah Elizabeth. Today, I'm going to be completing 4 more prompts. This is the second to last video. Like and subscribe, and let's see what I can come up with. This book is very, very full, but let me go ahead and flip to the next prompt in the book. We only have 2 more videos left, this one and then the next one before I'm completely finished with the whole book. But this first prompt for today is to create a recreation. So I am going to try to recreate an old artwork but make it better. I chose this one, which is an artwork I did all the way back in high school in like 2015, 2016, sometime around there. So this is the picture I chose to recreate. First, I tried to sketch it out and I tried to kind of use it as inspiration, but I wanted it to be completely new and reflect the things that I know how to do now, not the things I did then. So I wasn't trying to copy it, but I was trying to remake it and make it new. I used Copic markers and Prismacolors on this one, so I decided I was going to use alcohol-based markers again and Prismacolors again to recreate the artwork. That only makes sense. So I went ahead and started off with my alcohol-based marker, and I was failing immediately. I was making it super streaky. The colors weren't coming out. I kept on going. I came up with this, which is terrifying. So we're going to try again. We are going to recreate the recreation of the old art. So this is attempt number 2. And we're just going to do it again. I wasn't happy with that. I've grown so much as an artist since then, so I really wanted this to reflect that and be something I was proud of. So I'm glad that I tried again, because that's just horrible. It's really scary. So anyway, I kept on going. This time I tried a little bit of a different method. I tried to make my strokes a little more circular and small with the Ohuhu. Well, this is actually an Artist Loft alcohol-based marker. But anyway, then I let that marker dry and kind of moved on to the hair. The last hair was done in Prismacolors, but I tried to do this one in Copic, or actually Ohuhu markers, and now I'm going back in and adding some shading to the face. I apologize for all the different alcohol-based marker confusion. The original one was done with a Copic marker, and now I'm using Ohuhu markers and Prismacolors on this one, plus just that one random Artist Loft one. So hopefully that clears it up. But anyway, I just kept on going. I did the lips in Prismacolor, and then I decided for the facial features to kind of add a base of Ohuhu marker before layering it with colored pencil, which is a technique I have never done before, but I was very excited to try because I know people use Prismacolors to layer things a lot of the time, so I felt like it could be a good learning experience. I then went ahead and used a skin-toned Prismacolor to kind of add in some more dimension to the face, and then I went in and added my favorite part of the eyes, the eyelashes and the makeup, and then I added even more Prismacolor details to the hair, which was very exciting. I think the last time I used Prismacolors might have been in that first drawing that I'm recreating. It has been a long time. I was never very good at them, to be completely honest, and so I wanted to try and give them a go, but I think I still have a lot more learning. But I think giving the Ohuhu as a base layer really helped me use the Prismacolors better, so that was kind of a fun learning experience. I added a couple of new things into this one, like some blush, and then I even added in some freckles. I felt like that would just be a really good touch. My Prismacolor broke, but like when it leaves the little top part, the pencil part. So I decided to just, whatever, I'd use that. I'm not a waster, so I used the little pencil part to do that. Then I added in some more details. I decided that instead of doing that blue background with the kind of weird leaves in the background, I would kind of just make more prominent leaves in the front and then do a light blue in the background. I forgot to make it so she could breathe. But anyway, then I went ahead and added in some colors in the background for the leaves. I tried to keep it in the color groups of colors that I'd already been using, so the reds and oranges, and then I used the Prismacolors to add in a bit more detail to the background of the drawing, and I think it really worked out. I definitely like this background better than the last one. I felt like it needed a little more blue to make the eyes pop, so I added just a little touch of blue in the background, added in my white gel pen, which was not in the first one and makes the biggest difference. So here is the final recreation of this art piece, and I think a lot has improved since then, and I'm really glad I redid it because this was not doing it justice. But here's a little side by side just to give you a little glimpse, and this one was so much fun to do. But here is the next prompt, which is to create a translation. So I'm supposed to write the same word over and over and over again, but in different languages. So I just picked the word hello, which is pretty basic, but I feel like it's probably really important, to be able to say hello in multiple languages. Could I do that even after doing this? No, absolutely not. So I'm not even going to try because I'll just make myself look silly. But did anybody watch the show Ni Hao Kai Lan when they were little? It's kind of like Dora, but, not. I don't know. Just curious. Let me know if you watched that. But anyway, I just decided to write all of the words out with a pen just to keep it simple. I wanted the words to be the main focus of the page since that's the prompt. And once it was done, I still don't know how to say any of these, but it's pretty fun and it's cool to know, so I'm going to have to do some research still. But here is the next prompt, which is to create a limitation. So I am supposed to gather a bunch of art supplies and then pick 3 out of those art supplies without knowing which ones. So I put a whole bunch out, scrambled them all up. I closed my eyes to pick them. I promise you I did. So I picked 3 different art supplies, and once I had collected all of my art supplies, I had these. So at first I was like, oh, that's cool, but then I was like, that's kind of problematic. Like 2 of them are orange and they are like the exact same shade of orange. So I kind of fiddled around with an idea. I thought flowers could be really cool, but it's kind of basic, so I didn't really know what to do, but I just kind of wanted to see what these colors could do together. The oranges are literally identical, so I can't really use the little one to add detail, but I came up with an idea. I wanted to create some word art, so kind of like calligraphy, but with a picture as well. So I started off by drawing a little circle with my pen fine liner. I wanted to use a pencil, but I was like, I didn't get that art supplies, so I guess not. But I just drew a whole bunch of little flowers around the circle and then wrote the word create in the center, since this is the Create This book. And this page is super simple, but it actually turned out pretty cute considering I only used 3 art supplies and 2 of them were the same color. I actually like it quite a bit, and it was fun to challenge myself to try and create something. But anyway, it was fun, and now it's time for the next prompt, which is to create documentation. So I'm supposed to document one of my current belongings, and the first thing that popped into my head was this stuffed animal Jigglypuff that I have. My husband got it for me for my birthday this year, and I just think it's so cute. It sits on the couch with us, and it is just the most adorable little plushie. Here's a little picture of it, so that way you know what it looks like too. But it is just so cute, and it was such a sweet surprise, and makes me so happy every time I look at it. It's cute and pink, and I wrote little music notes as well because she sings and puts people to sleep. I wrote a little message just about how my husband got it for me as a gift and how I love her so much. So here is the last prompt, and let's go back to the first prompt again. This one is by far my favorite prompt from today's video. I just think it was so fun, and it was so cool to recreate something like that and see how much I've improved. And I was also like, wow, I've improved a lot more than I thought that I had, and I'm super glad I tried again. Here is the second prompt where I wrote hello in a whole bunch of different languages in pen. Pretty simple but fun to learn. And here is the next prompt where I was limited to the 3 colors that I chose and 3 art supplies, which were these, 2 Posca pens and a fine liner. And I think I made it work and drew this little picture that says create. And here is the last prompt of the day where I created documentation of this stuffed little cute Jigglypuff that my husband got me for my birthday. I think she is so cute. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know which prompt was your favorite. I'm assuming a lot of it's going to be the first one, but me too. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next and last one. Bye!